Okay, hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. There we go. So I've had a bit of trouble with this, bit of an issue with the mouse. For some reason it's not loading loading the mouse up. Or when I click on screen, it's done it a couple of times, but it's sorted, so welcome back to it, like I say. Let me have a quick look. So, last time we cleared out the skeletons. This time we're going to go a bit deeper into the marsh. See if we can find some more scraps. Ah yes, here we go. Ah, Satali, yes. So, this is a bit further ahead than we need to be, so we will come back here though, as this will be a useful way of completing this next part. So down we go, let's search you. Actually, we don't want to go this way because I've just remembered what's over here. And it's not nice. Not at this level. We want to go around here. We are basically back near the vendor. No, not the robot. The vendor. The skeleton one. So we'll go this way.
Careful!
Look out!
I spotted a
See
trap.
a trap nearby.
I smell burning. Are those?
Now, pet power will be required for completing this level. Oh, bloody annoying pigs. Right, so let's get through here. Actually, where is me? Unfortunately, due to how the AI is scripted, it will try and avoid going through danger, which can cause a bit of a problem. Right. Chest. That. Let's see, the skeleton should appear from somewhere. Actually, let me do this as you. Let's look at that, see if it gives us anything. No. Now, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head how I get this to spawn. No, I'll worry about that later. For now, go this way. Ignore the flaming pigs, as they are for future me. Load again. Right, couple of packs. We'll go this way first. Actually, no, this leads to the same fight, and there's no way around it. Okay, let's do this then. As me. We have more of these.
Voidwoken. We meet again.
Right. No.
Vermin. Thieves. Pests. Leeches.
Excuse me, I'm over here. And then...
This world is ours.
No, it's not. Ah, how nice. Actually, since you are in range,
fall, die, pass away. Your essence feeds us.
Right, do I have memory slots? I cannot remember how I checked. Here we are. No, I don't. Okay. What do we need? I need to get these two on restoration and armor thrust. Might be an idea to remove a couple of these. See, unfortunately, you can't do in combat. So I'm just having a look what I do need to remove quickly, because it will be a like desperately required now. The fact that I haven't done it already is just bad management on my part. Drop you here. Double kill, or triple kill actually. Right. As you can see, more spawn. Then with that now, I don't want to use too many of my skills while we're here.
Spared. Your time is up. Squash the vermin. Hang the thieves. Ours. Ours. You are ours.
No.
We are the many and the all. We were first. We were
More of this. These beasts are damn persistent.
Right, where are you, you weeper? Hello there. And then run away bravely. Through the oil. Stupidly. Ow. That's it. Smack 'em up. Right. Whirlwind. Sword of fire. Why not? And then just punch it. Fortune favours he who prompts. Don't ask where that's come from, I don't even know anymore, it's been a long day. Right, you. Coming out here just yet.
Nah.
Because your friend here is dead. And the other two have got the level up perfect. And there's more of them.
They can keep calling us vermin, but we'll just keep putting them down.
That's the spirit. Need to stop misclicking. Where are ya? Got a couple of groups together there, so just smash them. Right, seeing as you are going to be up front, you're going to have that. And then you, who be knocked down, have that. Aha.
We are the beginning and the end. We will.
Ah, come on, you wee berries. Oh, hello there. Bleeding failed, but of course. Okay, who's next? Who's the next one? You? You? You. Chicken! Yes, you don't love me, I know. Right. So what do we have here? All behind, so 1, 2. That's fine. Triple knockdown, can't complain of that. And then right, beast snakes actually. Grab on you. Bad out.
I'll yield to none.
You're dead. You're dead. This is an extremely easy fight, even on the harder difficulty. As long as, I mean, me and Louis done it on Long Wolf, on the tactician, and it wasn't anywhere near as hard. Shear out. Right. Where's the chicken? There it is, right. Dodge behind the chicken. Okay, one of them missed, how annoying. And I'm just gonna enter, because I can chase him down in a bit, he won't get far. Right then. You. Bleed. And then fireball. Sorry, beast. No hard feelings. What did I do there? I do apologise, I managed to somehow click off the screen.
Freeze mine.
Put this out. It's not a problem, because we just need him coming back anyway, so...
Walk to me. Walk with purpose. I am near.
There we go.
I sense your presence. So very far. So very near.
Not bad at all. I say that is one of the... Excuse me while I drop my phone. That is one of
The
the
corpses of
easier
voidlings
ones.
lie in heaps around you, a miasma of cursed fluid pooling at your feet.
Those filthy beasts were like rats. A swarm most vile, but vanquished as a matter of course.
Well, that was fun. Could have gone a few more rounds myself.
We can't get caught up in another battle like that. They're only getting worse.
Yeah. Right, so... Like I say, that is one of the easier encounters that you get. Ah, yes, this... Right, so... There are plants called these noxious bulbs and stuff like that. So you got like a blue one, which is electric, green, which is poison, and red, which is fire. So there are ways around it. Telekinesis being one of them. Put that over there. I'm not too worried, to be honest. I'll sort out everyone's level up in a sec as well. Let me just quickly sort out the level. I've got to get back into this. Right. So, you, Melissa, are going to take intelligence and memory for now. Though you will be taking wicks very shortly. And there's a reason for that. What would be best for you now? You got good hydrosulphis and you got good aeropurge. I'm tempted to take you down necromancer. Yes. A little more healing would be good for you. Law Master level 3, that's bang up. And as for Beast, we'll take you down more wits and finesse. Did I put that point in Huntsman? No, that was gear. Scoundrel, Polymorph, and Necromancer. Scoundrel's good. Let's take you down a point of warfare. Having your scoundrel use, or your rogue or your assassin using some warfare skills can be handy. And we'll put you down fever. Alright, so that's done. Bloody hell, still got some fire. Now this part's not too bad if you've got an undead ally. I've actually put that in the wrong spot. Let's put you back there. I was about to say, surprisingly, he's standing in the poison and taking no damage first. Let's rest so he gets him healed up before he dies. Right. Unfortunately, there's only one way I'm going to solve this. And that's not walking through there. Swing you down. Misclick. The only problem when you're playing on PC. Go around this way. Oh, and before I forget actually, as I'm knowing I will. So I've got 2 extra points here. Skill requirements. Oh, I haven't put polymorph on that yet. So that is the one I got from eating that head. I do remember that. So let me ring the bell.
No sooner have you rung the ornate bell than the face of a lizard woman surfaces from behind a rock up on the ledge before you. Her stare is as sharp as the bolt eyeing you from atop her crossbow.
Stand back and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no magister, or draw one last deep breath.
Her eyes go wide with wonder upon your mentioning of a divinity.
No magister could sense the spirit of the goddess. Only a true sorcerer could, blessed with senses greater than our worlds alone.
Now, I've never seen that conversation because I don't normally do it, so that was just a guess.
I apologize for the steel-tipped welcome, but lives are at stake. Hold on, I'll let you up.
With one graceful motion, the lizard throws down a tangled mess of vines for you to climb.
Come, ascend to the sanctuary of Amadia. You'll find you're not the only guest here, but the Great Mother provides for all.
No, didn't mean to do that. Right, so.
Be welcome to this sanctuary. Amadia's eye.
She's got a trophy as well. Excellent.
I'm glad you're safe now.
We aren't really safe here, are we?
You still with us?
So long as Gareth returns, we will be.
Right, so. I'm not going to try and drag the AI through, because unfortunately the AI will try and take the safest path. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do it this way. And bring them to me like that. The easy way of doing it if the AI is not following you.
I'm glad you're safe now.
You're alive! Wasn't sure you would be.
The dishevelled lizard eyes you with hope.
Han tells me you helped him out of Fort Joy. For that, you have my thanks.
We helped each other. That's what sorcerers need to do nowadays.
Can I ask if... Did you happen to meet a man named Gareth on your way here?
He'll be back, Samadel. I know he will. He has to.
He has to, indeed. We need our leader. And if he doesn't return with help soon, we haven't a hope. You're kind to offer, but you'd best talk to Gareth's squire, Exeter. He'll know where your talents can be most used. Now, Han, let's take a look at your nasty leg injury.
Catch you later, Skipper. It's good you're here.
Claude, are you still with
He
us?
will be a very useful asset. Ah, right. Quickly need to do my bindings.
Matis, the wound is festering. It needs to be changed.
I'm fine. I swear. See to the
Illusions,
Right.
Locks, stop fidgeting, lad.
So this is an easy little way to get some experience. If we talk to Simone.
The young woman chews her lower lip as she observes the injured before her. She bends to grab a rag, wiping her blood-smeared hands. She looks up and sees you.
If you're looking for healing, sorcerer, well, there's not much I can do.
The woman wrings the blood-stained rag in her hands anxiously.
Magisters aren't known for their mercy. Many of us died. And the ones here will likely follow the same fate, by a slower road. I've done all I can. Their wounds are too great. All I can offer them now is prayer and a cup of water. If you know a way, I'd be beyond grateful. Magic. All I've got is my own 2 hands and...
She trails off and limply gestures to her paltry makeshift infirmary.
I'm not even a healer. Ours was killed in the attack. I'm just a cook. Do what you will. Just don't cause them any more suffering.
No, this is an easy enough one, and that's what I just remembered.
Don't move, Jules. Save your strength.
In an instant, my wounds have all but vanished. I didn't think. I was certain I wouldn't. Thank you.
The Magister flagship. It has ballastay that tore our ship into kindling. A shard from our own mast pierced my side. I'm lucky the others managed to haul me all the way here. Especially after I saw what the Magisters did to those of us they captured.
He shudders at the memory.
They turned the living into shriekers. Crucified wretches that unleash pure destruction on anyone who tries to pass. Nobody survives those things. I wish I had a fitting way to thank the person who saved my life. As it is, all I can offer is, well, it's not much, but maybe you'll find some use for it.
He has cheated death. Thank you, stranger.
Water. Please. Water.
So, from what Jules has just told you, the
Matis, the wound is festering. It needs to be
Magisters have been
changed.
up some nasty
I swear.
occurrence.
See to the others.
You healed me. How did you... Oh, never mind. I don't care how. I only care that today won't be my last.
I don't remember much. I barely had time to realize the Magisters were attacking before I was injured. The last thing I saw were these things, these shriekers. Those Magisters are gonna pay in blood for what they did to us.
If my mother were here, she'd box my ears for not being able to thank you properly. Though I reckon that walloping from the Reds was punishment enough. Take this, at least. It'll have to do. Thank you.
Bring them all back from the brink.
Ilyushin's blocks stop fidgeting, lad.
How do you have so much power?
Water.
You've healed us. All of us. I owe you a debt. We all do. The Magisters attacked our camp back at the harbour. I caught one of their arrows right in my side. That would have been a slow death. I've seen it before.
He lands a comradely slap on your back. His strength has definitely returned.
Don't you doubt it. This old war serpent's still got some fight left in him, especially now that wound is healed.
Well, yeah, that's simple enough to do.
They're gonna be all right. Thank you. Thank you. Gods above, thank you.
So there we go, simple enough. Bent Beast has got some gloves. That sword, I'm not really too sure about. The wand on the other hand, I will take. Because that's better than the one I've got. Rain, I don't need to learn.
Ilyushin's blocks stop fidgeting, lad.
Naturally. Dimensional bolt. Don't plan on using somebody, to be fair.
Water, please.
Right, so
Water.
for healing now, we pick up Bleed Fire skill book. No good to Losa, but I can put it onto Haylif if I go down that path. And a Skull Amulet, which is 11 magic armor, which is better than Sahelia's, sorry. But I lose the buff, so I might save that until I can get the colours off everyone else.
Han stares fixedly at the dirt floor, twitching lips giving away the grimace he's trying to hide as Samadel applies stinking ointment to a deep gash on his leg.
Glad you made it here in one piece. Any idea what you're going to do next?
He looks at you sidelong, brow furrowing.
Sure, just don't get too cosy. If you're smart, you won't stay here too long. Folks here just want to cry over spilt milk and wait for Gareth. Soon as I'm healed, I'll find him myself. Someone has to. If you have one to spare, I sure would appreciate it.
He gulps down the potion and stretches his leg in front of him, grinning.
Almost good as new now. Thanks.
Samadel smiles with relief at Han's healed leg, bowing gently in thanks when your eyes meet.
So this is our pyromancy trainer for this area. So at a point, Red Prince has to talk to someone around here.
Samadel smiles with relief at...
I've not done Red Prince's one, so I'm a bit unsure where this sleeper is. I know she's in the swamp, but that's about it. Let me just quickly check the thing. Companions. Red Prince.
I feel better.
Bahara. Bahara. Don't recognise the name. I'll look for it. There we go, I knew it was her.
The Red Prince interrupts as you're about to speak.
This woman is a dreamer. I can see the answers spinning in her eyes. Do rest your legs for a bit while I question her. You're too kind.
Red Prince and the Dreamer exchange courteous pleasantries, as if they're finding themselves in a palace hall instead of a death-ridden swamp. She introduces herself as Bahara.
So the only reason I had a feeling it was her is because she's the only lizard I could think of apart from the one we've just spoken to.
To your surprise, they next lie down on the ground in a seemingly warm embrace and fall asleep. What follows, though, is far from peaceful. They claw and thrash as if struggling for dear life, caught in the hold of some hideous nightmare. Then they wake, haggard, exhausted. They speak of a vision, Brahmos, and another red lizard.
Praise the daylight. I am now. There was death in that dream, chasing me like 100 hungry lions. But at least I've new directions. When we escape and find ourselves on the mainland once more, I must search for Brahmos the Wanderer. Then I will finally know the truth, the very secret of my soul.
Okay, so that's helped. So, that's useful. We're going to do a quick little bit of wandering. The Edster here.
A young man in oversized armor paces around a table covered with a spread of maps, his face a tight scowl of frustration.
God, my cat's just appeared out of nowhere.
Every approach blocked. Oh, damn it. What good are battle tactics against those things anyway?
He glances up. In quick succession, he becomes aware of both your presence and the fact that you're not a familiar face.
Oh dear.
Who the blazes are you? A sorcerer, indeed. I should have realized. A seeker can always recognize a sorcerer when they see one. Seekers, well, we guard the true principles of Lucian, and there are sorcerers who can follow in his path and become divine, godwoken. We seek them out and protect them. We came here to free a godwoken called Verdus from Fort Joy. He was our best hope, likely our last hope, but we failed him. Now all we can do is flee. The Magisters have us cornered. They have these weapons called shriekers. If we try to go against them unprepared, we're dead. We've lost many already. There's weapons, ancient devices that can counter those things. Our leader, Sir Gareth, set out to find them so we could break the Magister blockade and escape this island. But he hasn't returned. If Sir Gareth doesn't come back with those weapons in tow, well, this island will be our grave. You'll help us?
His shoulders visibly relax, the weighty armor upon them settling with a clink.
Thank you. Allies are in short supply in this place. If you help us, I promise, we'll get you as far away from this place as possible.
So, let's have a quick look what you've got. We don't have too much money, so I'm not too worried about that. That will be a useful skill soon. No. That'll be a good shield for the prince. Okay. Sawtooth blade.
Please, Armadio, bless and protect.
That is a very useful
Wished, Bonnie Baron, now don't you cry.
Gareth.
The birds are asleep.
Please come
the
back.
moon's in the sky.
Very useful to use against
the seven watch o'er us. You're
armoured
safe in
enemies,
bed.
as it just ignores the armour and goes straight for the health.
We head.
A grim-faced man sifts through a pile of badly damaged weapons, salvaging the repairable, ditching the broken. He picks up a rapier, the blade nicked and splintered, the hilt twisted.
So we'll ignore that for a moment. So, this is our necromancer vendor. As you can see, he's got some extra stuff, but I do plan on stealing the stuff from someone else, so I'm not really too concerned about that. The decapitator. Still not as good as the one I've got, so... But saying that, mine's a mace, so if I swap to that... Yeah. I was going to say, mine's a two-handed mace, so of course it wouldn't... Let's leave him alone. The moan, I believe, off the top of my head, is actually, like I probably said earlier, our hydromancer. We've got time for one more fight. There's one very close, actually. And yet I can skip around going through those damn bulbs again. We're going over here. This will cut out an awful lot of legwork as well. And I've flipped off screen again because I'm an idiot. One moment. So, my monitor sometimes plays up when I try and click back on, where it sends the TV all, well, the monitor all static like. Right, this let's fight. It's gonna be an interesting one. But still doable. These lizards, as you can see, there's a lot more armour. Let's go. I'm not going to prepare myself.
I am your death. I take your all. I am your last breath. I shall take your soul.
No, you won't. Not today, lizard. What's that? He's actually out of my thing. No, I've already got that. I'm actually going to move myself into a better position and then end turn.
I am death and light.
Right. And do that. Does that help? Here comes the last one. Get their magical armor is lower, so put them both to that. Then he's frozen now. Right. Go for you. Chicken. Just to get him out of the way. It's not what I like doing, but I just want to get this fight over and done with. He'll make Lewis proud anyway. He's probably going to be sat there with his smirk on his face. Boy, he didn't like that tactic. Right. Unfortunately, because a lot of my stuff is pyromancy,
I eat the source inside.
actually I'm going to buff myself first. And then I'm going to keep one behind. Oh, it's actually crippled that one as well. That's useful. You. Right. There. Don't move, Halef. Don't move.
Glory is mine.
Yeah. The chicken is near death, so I'm not too concerned. I don't want to buff the I thought I buffed him, I thought I still buffed him there. That's why I didn't go for him, because I knew he'd die there. You, two. You down. You've still got quite a bit of physical armor, but that's alright. I don't want to do that because I'm standing on horses, so... Commence with the bomb kick. He's stunned. And he's been silenced. Excellent. And we're gonna do this.
I'll yield to none.
Can't get the flank on him, so. Going that way. Now, decaying, do not heal when decay is on. Simple enough behind our side.
For you, from wind and water I call.
From fire and earth as well, but I've yet to find you.
No, let's just move on to where we'll be continuing this let's play from.
I found something.
What did you find? There is something to find around here, I just can't remember where. I don't think I've got the shotgun yet.
Careful now, that's a trap.
This part's a pain. And of all of them, it would be the bloody dwarf.
I spotted something.
Get you a digging. And in that there is... Ooh, okay, that is nice. Send to you. Oh, there's Matt who's right. Pick that up, and we'll pick this. Now, I am planning on putting Beast and Huntsman next level up. Just giving him a couple of points in it. Excuse me, I'm trying to remember where. There you are. Sometimes they can be right in your face and you won't see it. Second skin.
Good find.
Mask of Strength. Ah, yes, these, and the Ring of Intelligence.
Lucky find.
So, Mask of Strength. That would be better for... What is that? That's Strength Armor. That would be better for the Prince. He loses the 1 point in Geomancy, but gains, he still gets the strength. It's not bad. Right. The Finesse Gloves. Beast. Yes, so he's got 2 huntsmen of that. And then the ring, well, that's a no-brainer in it. Actually, I can put Manic Runes We've got small masterwork, which will increase her magical armor. Let's increase your dodging. There we go. So that's how you basically work runes on this. Simple enough way of doing it, to be fair. And so let's manage that one. Insert, and I'll, for the moment, I'll insert this. And give him just that little bit extra magic, physical armor. It won't be much, probably, like say, 1 or 2. But that's it for this one. I'll have a quick think, because I've got an idea what I'm going to do for the next part. There's still quite a few things that I'll need to do. This is a long act, and it's not even the longest. If anything, I think the shortest one is the 3rd act. But again, I think that's because we didn't do everything on it. But that's for when I get to it. So for the moment, thank you very much for joining me. And I will see you all soon.